Valentine's Day, and I'm just here to document that I'm trying to find out what's going on about my broken window in the hall. Um, I'm tired of dealing with grown ass, like my parents, they're like children, but they're senile and they own the house that I live in, and they taunt me and act like they're gonna fix things and then they don't. It's really ridiculous. I literally have to record a phone call. Hi, yeah, whatever you want to call this show, whatever. Dude, just calm down with your fucking baby bottles and stuff. I'm not a child. I'm not your child. I'm not gonna have a child with you. I don't know who you are. Anyways, Hasanya, whatever, Jaya, Nim, Sarah, whatever your name is, Hassan Jana, whatever. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm not trying to your name. You're putting baby pot bottles up on here. Anyways, I'm guaranteeing that was probably you 5 months ago on my video for 5 months ago. I was watching it yesterday and I was talking about the baby bottles. Anyway, welcome, colorful people. It's fine. I can handle y'all. But anyways, we all have a little darkness in our life. People that are irritating. Like if you have a bad relationship, you can break up. Yeah, when you have kids and people, you got to deal with each other's stuff. You have to try to be cool, and I try to do that. But I'm not here to talk about my kid's father. That's not it at all. I'm actually here, like I said, I have to record my conversations with the landlord because they, I mean, it's just in my experience as of I'm 40 years old, okay? Almost 50 or 41. I feel like I'm 90. So again, I have to do this on a recorded line basically. So that's where we're at. But you guys get to see me, so congrats for that, right? People either, I don't know. There's a lot of good people in the world and I'm aware of that 100%. So I have to unblock this. I don't know. I think I can still call. Oh yeah, I can call, but I don't think he can. Anyways, the whole point is it's just annoying. I mostly have it blocked so I don't get text and anyway, it's just a bunch of stupidity. People need to learn how to communicate. I don't have a problem communicating. I'm just done with the child's play and the games. Uh, either, you know, I don't, he has no right to come in my house after all of this. So we just need a repair person. And I want to know that it's happening. I want to make sure that this person doesn't violate me and step in my house on Sunday because I was told that they were going to do that, the landlord. And again, this landlord, anyways, this is what it's about. I am going to smoke weed to keep my nerves calm because I'm irritated. This is annoying. He's probably not even going to answer, but I want to get an answer here. Malachi, I'm calling Poopy Poop Papa.
Are you on the phone with him?
Not yet.
Call has been
He didn't
forwarded to an
answer.
automated voice messaging system.
Anyways, I don't want to leave a message. That's the point, is the back and forth hearsay that I have to hear from my son when they're gonna have a visit with their brother. It's, you know, that has nothing to do with landlord stuff, but landlord stuff needs to be addressed. Like Poopy Poop, Malachi? I changed the baby. She didn't poop again, did she? She's sleeping, right?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated...
Yeah, he's not answering. So yeah, it's a bunch of stupidity. So this is me the third time calling. I just want to know, I want him to know that he better not step in my house. There is a restraining order. I don't feel safe if he comes in my house. There's a lot of mental anguish, and he's not a repair person, and he's been negligent about fixing things. I feel like he would only come over to disrespect.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
He can't call me back. It's blocked, and I don't. What is this voice called? Meet whatever the fucking shit. We can try that shit. I don't know anything about the whatever the fuck that is, but we're gonna try it. We'll see. I don't know anything about any of. I'm not really. Some people know more about this technological type things. I just would like this idiot to let me know. I'm trying to let him know not to, don't come here. Don't step in my house. Have a professional fix things. Basically, there's no proper communication, and to be honest, at this point, I feel like my parents need an exorcist. We need to get the exorcism going and evoke the bad spirits or something. I don't know. That's Malachi being silly. The only way to really do that is because I keep calling. I'm trying to. You said, did he say he's coming here on Sunday to look at the window, right? Yeah. No, he's not. And then you guys no, he's not coming in my house. I don't feel comfortable. I feel like it's another threat and attack on my livelihood and safety and stuff. They want to abuse me in any way, and I'm done with that. So again, you cannot come in my house if I am not giving you permission, and I feel like you are a threat. I really don't have people over. My children, most of my friends are too busy, just like me, in life, and it's just, you don't make a threat you don't say you're going to come over somebody's house that has order of protection. So if he comes here if you want to come here on Saturday, then I can call the police. But the fact of the matter is, I feel threatened.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
I have to defend myself and protect my peace. So I've called several bunch of times. You're my witness, people. I just keep calling, and you hear the phone, but he's refusing to answer. I don't want to talk to my dumb mother. She's just worse. They're just not good people, and you get nothing but the darkness that they have to give. But with me, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. They really treat me like trash. I'm just a piece of garbage, and that's it to them, That's it. They refuse to look in the mirror, and I'm not talking about a physical appearance. That's way more. Ugliness can come from within. And I mean, that's what it is. I don't really care how I look, or somebody might think whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to put words in everybody else's head about how they feel, how I look, or whatever. But this is not a social call. Like, as far as I'm like, hey people, we're good friends, and let's hang out. Yes, I would love to give you guys new music, but I can't do that until I resolve this issue. I want these people to know that the people that harass me, there are repercussions. You think the law is in your favor, but it's really, truly not. And I'm letting you know right now, it's not in your favor. You cannot violate and harass people. even if you own property, you can't go and harass people. The whole point is, if you own property, you should care for it and take care of it. They really are trying to convince people that I'm like, get out of here. The only reason I'm saying don't come here because you're not fixing things. You send a professional to fix things. Professional. Paul Kempa is not a professional. He destroyed my house. He is not allowed here. That is number one. But actually, first and foremost, Carl Kofod, you have a band of idiots trying to come to my house and bother me. We're supposed to be family, but you just trash me and my children. You're racist, and this is the truth. You are going to have a defamation suit at your hands, that you're going to be served soon enough. My band of lawyers, you have a band of idiots? Well, guess what? I have a band of lawyers and good people to support me through all of this. So I suggest you bow out, and you fix your shit, and give me my fucking house and leave me alone. You told me I could have this house, that you were going to put it in a trust. I might not know every little logistics and all the little tiny information about business per se, but I know how to conduct business as everybody should, which is with everybody in mind so that everybody's happy. You know, being fair and right and just. But when you buy a house, okay, so first off, I will back it up for you guys. I moved into this house where I'm living 7.5 years ago. I got it on my own, with no help but from the county and some government subsidies help. Like the government helped me. I'm not on Section 8 or anything, but I had a little bit of help with because I didn't really get enough for rent, so I had a government agency help me with the rest of my rent, and then I had a friend help me for a little while, and then my son helped as well. And that's where we're at now. And I work together good with my children. They help me and I help them, and I'm teaching and raising them right so they can be independent and self-sufficient. Now, for about 20 years, I've been under attack with my parents. And that's the truth. They've been targeting me in different ways and aspects of my life just because they're miserable. I'm independent. I'm on my own. I don't bother them. They want me to be financially under them. They want me to ask them for stuff, but I have not received any financial assistance from my parents in years. The only thing I can say they did was like I said, when they bought this house, they did renovations, but it was very cheap renovations with Paul Kempa building a sink that doesn't work. I can't use it. Okay. I did not want to put your name on here. Honestly, I will just say this in this man's defense. I feel like he married into the wrong family, and I do feel like Carl Kofod purposely had Paul Kempa put get cheap material and purposely make it a cheap job, or they just didn't care. I do know that they was always in a rush. Paul Kempa and Megan, whatever fucking last name, Kempa, she's been married a bunch of times. I'm just saying, I get confused. Sometimes I want to say a different last name. That's what it is. I'm not here to disrespect. I've been disrespected. I have not gotten love or guidance or help from my sister since I was actually the only time I really got love or help or assistance from my sister was the short amount of time that I babysat when her daughter was born, and there was a little bit of that, but once, and I helped out. I remember when I was pregnant with Malachi. He's 19 now, by the way, but I was helping her. I had 2 jobs, and I helped her with her daughter's birthday party, and it was just out of the kindness of my heart. But when I had Malachi, when I had my first child, she did not want to help me with anything, and that's fine. But again, I don't need those people's help that are supposed to be family, but I just need them to leave me the fuck alone. Get a life. Okay, I feel better just getting that off my chest. See, my mentality, I'm like, it's not up for debate whether I'm crazy or if I'm safe or any of that. None of that is a factor or an issue. I'm very mentally healthy because I know how to communicate my feelings and talk to people or stay away from people. That is bad. I try to help people to sort their problems. All of this is, everything I'm saying is true. I'm an honest person. I'm a good person. So, anyways, I don't care about their opinion of me, and nor should they care about my opinion, which that's fine, but on a professional level. If somebody owns property, they have to keep it up like it's their own house. So if you own a house, you don't want your house to fall apart. You're not going to wait till the last second to do things, right? Right. So when you own property, then you should properly manage that and take care of things. These people have psychological issues. Again, I'm not trying to drag Paul Kempa in this. I don't know him that well as a person because I am not associated with these family that, it's just, he's fixed some things in the house, but he didn't do a good job and everything went to shit. And then it's just, you make a choice to be a good person. When he threw the wax seal on the floor and said, fix it myself, talking about the toilet, then that was it. I didn't feel comfortable with him coming back in my house. Now, all of the delays and the mind games and doing nothing has made it where did not want Carl in my house either. Megan came over one day just for no reason. These people will not talk to me on the phone properly, but they won't think they're going to come knocking on the door and just invade. Do you want me to come to your house? No, you don't. And I don't. And I never do that. The last time I years I spend away from these people. Okay. I've only really went over there with my children a few times over the years, over these last, 10 years or so. I stay away. I don't ask them for shit. I don't need anything from them. I just would, this has to end. They need to find something to do that's not evil, that's not going to hurt anybody or bother anybody. They need to stop getting it in their mind that doing evil things is going to give them a payout, because that's not the case. They are very corrupt to think that. They believe that, and they're going to find out the hard way that that's not how it's working. In fact, it's the opposite. Since you keep torturing me and bothering me, you can give me your money and your property because my mind is good. And I can prove that from February 7th, after a few hours, mental health staff can verify there's nothing wrong with me. Plus, I think years of experience. Counseling is okay. It's a good thing. It can help people. But also, the system, the world the laws are going to be changing moving forward here. Believe me, there's a lot of people on this. It's about rewriting everything. So, we're getting there one day at a time. If you want to mess up and do bad things, you will get locked up, go to rehab. What is it going to be? Do you want to be in a psych ward? It's your fucking choice. This is your last warning. But none of y'all are coming in my house and invading my space. If you wanted more rent money, then you could write it up, put it in writing, have it have lawyers do what they do. But I have not gotten anything. Nobody, that's the whole point. You get your rent each month from downtown. Now, whatever is left over that I may owe, I'm not saying I don't, but I haven't asked you for anything. You haven't gave me shit, and that's fine. But again, if you want more money, that's fine. But you've been so busy harassing me, and playing games, trying to pretend that I'm the problem. But you not fixing a broken window in my hallway is not for me. I'm not the problem. But again, I'm not going to worry. You have to worry. If you are a slumlord and you play games, then you have to worry. But most importantly, just you don't do that. So you're not supposed to do that to family as well. It's not just me, like you're hurting my children. It's your grandchildren and your nieces, nephews, or whatever. The racism is there. My son was a victim when he was 10 years old. And we know what I'm talking about, right? Do you want me to talk about that some more? My son is going to get an order of protection when that's going to happen. My son deserves to live all my children deserve the best and a good life, just like any child, anybody who wants to do right does. And again, I'm not attacking Paul Kempa. Is just he married into the wrong family, and he has no business coming in my house and destroying it because Carl Kofod told him to, basically, because I think that he has potential to do good work. But of course, just like anybody, there's been professionals that came around to attempt to fix things or actually fix things, but there was always huge delays, and it was not me. It was, in fact, Carl Kofod who would do these delays, have somebody come out and look. So when was it I had a live, and like, who does that? Has like an exterminator look at stuff and then not do the job on the spot? So this person's supposed to come out on Wednesday, and we'll see. But again, if somebody's going to come fix my window on Wednesday as well, that's fine. But Carl Kofod, there's no reason for you to come step in this damn house. Have a professional look at the damn window. These windows have been broken since you bought the damn house. You already knew this. Just like the air conditioning system, the central air system is broken. And all the plumbing, the pipes need to be replaced throughout the whole house. All of this. You bought the property not to help me. You want to look like you did, but obviously, clearly you didn't. He calls me, he says this is the landlord. Like, they don't act like family. I mean, anybody can think, oh, I'm bad, or they don't, whatever. But in reality, I'm not the person bothering them. And I don't feel I should be a victim any more than I already have. And no more violation. Like, nobody's stepping up in my house violating me like that. We should have a right, and I do have orders of protection on them. I have to go to court for it. Again, I will be getting a defamation suit on my parents and maybe my sister. It depends. We'll see. What it's really about, how guilty you are. What did you do? Can it be traceable? Yeah, it can. It is. I have paperwork showing that she committed fraud. I do. I have that. So again, lawyers, team of lawyers, not idiots. That's what I got. I don't want a team of idiots. Y'all can take that shit to the bank and good luck with that. Anyways, I'm going to try this again. I want to know that he knows. If anything, I can leave the message. But here I am, I wanted my kid's father to do this call for me, but he's a bitch and he wouldn't do that. And yes, I said, oh, well, have some fucking, just be cool. I looked out for him. He had a broken leg and shit, his motherfucker. Anyways, fuck all of that. I'm not mad at him, but I kind of, you know what I mean? It's just stupid. It's not about me. It's about the kids and our safety. So before he
Your call has been forwarded.
Anybody want to be jerks and, Anyways, I'm not going to you know, my parents are so shitty that you get like a little candy on Valentine's Day, like, oh, that's love. That's a confusing thing when there's never love, but oh, you get some chocolate, so it seems like it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's okay to give people chocolate. I'm not saying that's, you know, a bad thing, but it's just shitty. And it wasn't like expensive chocolate anyways, just so you know. But nothing I ever got is the point. I always got cheap everything, hand me down this, cheap this and that, and I didn't complain. I didn't bitch. Every time they were wrong, I didn't say I told you so, and I should have. And that's why my mom hates me, because she would do little things to try to teach me a lesson when it was not even appropriate or anything, and it always backfired on her. Like, I'm pretty sure that they wanted to hit me in the eye with a baseball on purpose when I was 4. So let's keep on talking, shall we? Shall we keep on talking? Talking. Starting shit. This is what you do. It's over. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot do anything else to me. You will go to jail, a rehab, psych ward, whatever it is going to be, it's going to be. Whatever will be, will be. Future's not ours to see. Anyways. I had to. Anyways, I can be silly and funny, but I'm not here to play games with nobody. I'm definitely not here to hurt anybody, but they're not going to bother me anymore. And that's it. I want my kids to be happy. It disgusts me that my kids even see them at all. My kids are just, I think that they just feel like they're obligated. They want to see their brother, of course. The thing is, though, if their minds isn't right, then you cannot play these games. It's not acceptable. It never was, and it's ending now. If you're an adult, then be an adult and make adult decisions, not stupid, retarded, like alcoholic, shrunken brain decisions, shrunken heads. Like your brain is like a shrunken head inside. Yeah. It's just pathetic. You need to get a goddamn life. You tried to take all the quality out of my life. You tried to prohibit my friends from coming over to my house. You made them feel uncomfortable in my house. It was not necessary. You know what you were doing. You're racist and disgusting. And just because you don't have what you want, it doesn't make any sense. All this potential, you could be having what you want. You don't really want to bother me and torture me. You just want a better life. And you think that by bothering me and torturing me, you're going to get a better life, but you don't get a better life. You never get a better life. If you was going to get a better life, you would have got it by now, right? All the bothering me, right? If you was going to get a better life, it would have already happened, right? But you're not happy. You think you got something, but I guarantee you know your shit. You know that you need me. You cannot manipulate and corrupt me. So what does that mean? You have to play by my rules. Anyways, I don't need bad people in my life, and I don't need a lot of people, period. If that makes sense, which it does. I am an independent person. I always have been my whole life. You know, I basically started babysitting at like 11, 12. I was doing it full time when I was 13. I started working jobs when I was like 14, 15. I remember I even was like at Tops, cashier, did that. I was like 16-ish, 17. I was at Nino's Pizza. I was a sub girl. Um, then I did a bunch of telemarketing jobs and I did good. I did surveys. I did Dial America, credit card insurance and protection. Um, I did good with all this stuff. And then when I did the surveys, people would always tell me, "Oh, I don't like doing these normally, but you're so nice." And I am, and I still am. I was never rude or mean to any of those people. That's the whole point. I am a good person, and I'm naturally that. When people bring shitty energy to you, you have to shut it down. But the fact of the matter is, my parents and my sister are very corruptive. Again, Megan's husband, married into the wrong family. I don't think he thought he was going to get caught up in this. He loved her, and then I'm sure he probably just can't stand her by now because she probably slept with my father. What? Yeah. Mother Eileen Hotho, I do feel like you've been grooming Megan, my sister, since she was little, because she said something real strange when we were little. Megan thought I saw our father naked and said, "Is it big?" And I didn't know anything about life biology. I didn't know anything about boys, girls, any of that. I still, you know what I mean? That's not something you think of. I said, yeah, but did I see anything? Nope. And thank God, but yeah. So are you grooming? Did you sleep with Kyle Kofod because he's not your biological father? I don't know. Why are you guys so fucking weird and corrupt? You goddamn white people, not all white people, but just who I'm speaking of. I'm tired. This is why I have to do this, because they won't leave me alone. And I feel like it's because when I was 4, when that happened, then a baseball was thrown at my eye outside in the lawn. We just stood there. All of a sudden, he's like, "We're going to play catch." And boom, a hard ass Major League Baseball at my fucking eye. Now hear the full truth on that. And that's just wonderful. I have no shame because it has nothing to do with me. What did I do? That's just one example of non-communication throughout the years. That's embarrassing for them that they treated me like shit. They couldn't take the time out to communicate and talk. And then they just hated me. So they wanted to cash in on anything that's going to hurt me. My mother taught my sister that she has to just marry somebody to take care of her. So she jumped from one relationship to the other and the other. And that's what it is. Am I lying? No, I'm not. All my relationships got sabotaged by my mother and sister. And my father wasn't such a bad person, but he got worse. Obviously, he is a bad person because of the baseball thing, but all I'm saying is that he necessarily wouldn't be if my mother and sister wasn't filling his mind with mind games. Basically, it's all about money. So it's are you scared? Are you safe? It's that kind of situation, I guess. I don't know. Some people don't mind being manipulated, or they are scared to step away from a bad situation. Me, I just want the bad situation to leave me the fuck alone. Okay? You said you're going to give me the house. You can do that or don't, but you still have to do repairs. I live here. I've never got a proper eviction or anything like that. I'm good. I have money. I pay my bills. I don't expect anything from them, but as your landlord, a landlord's supposed to fix things. All I'm doing right now is speaking on things, and I'm trying to do something to end this dumb nightmare by dumb white people. They are dumb white people. I'm not racist against anybody of any kind, nature, whatever. Be yourself, be good. If you're bad, that's where I have a problem. When you're doing wrong, and it has to do with me, or I'm witness to people getting hurt, I'm gonna, try to do something. The world is full of people that do things or people that don't do things. And I mean, you can do good or you can do bad, or you see bad and you do nothing, or, whatever. It's just, we have to be good, or you look like a fool, like my parents and my sister. Not as much as, maybe, sorry, Paul, you got dragged into this, but you shouldn't have came over my house disrespecting me. This is all about the truth being out here. I'm sure you would like to have the truth here too. Here you go. I've been respectful to his kids and all that as well. But again, they were put in a bad situation. I remember what happened to my son, okay? Not Paul's kids so much as Megan's son. Yeah. Did I even say your name? No, I'm trying to give you the smallest amount of grace that you was raised by a piece of shit. Now, when Liam, okay, sorry Liam, but when you was little, I tried to instruct you and teach you right. He would sometimes come out and hang out with my son. They were fine, got along. One day he did something wrong and I just wanted him to say sorry. And my sister said he doesn't have to apologize. And that's when he stopped coming around. The distance came in. Then there was a point where Melchi, my son, was living with them, and that's when he was violated at the age of 10 by a 15-year-old. So, again, you want to keep playing these fucking games? Huh? Because everything I'm saying is true. You want to play these games? Again, I'm just a concerned mother. I'm a concerned person. I don't want to be a victim. I survivor, whatever you want to call it. I just want to be left alone. I should own this house because my parents are senile. Okay, clearly. Maybe you just need alcoholic treatment. You're alcoholics. I don't know what your deal is these days, Megan. I just know that you're a scumbag because you're part of their fucking bullshit. That's all I know. You're not being supportive as a sister should. I can't support you if you don't support me. If you're a fucking enemy, then you're that. But they acted like I was never good enough to help them with things or anything. Like, it's just, I'm fucking awesome, and I don't care if they believe that or not. But again, I have thrived in life without them, and there's a million people at least that could say so as well. And I could say that about a million plus people as well. Okay. It's just that easy. You see a spirit and a light in somebody, and people want God in their life and they want to do good. We don't have to talk about God or the devil. It's about good or bad. Do good. Anyways, again, I was here. I wanted to make the phone call and I just wanted it on the recorded line. They don't want me to record because they don't want you to see or hear how pathetic they are, that they're rude and mean and they play these games, just sit there and act slow and not do anything. Now, their energy has been mimicked through society. It is a lackluster, not giving a shit, like not doing your job. And that trickles on to everybody's life, and that's not right. Nobody wants to deal with bad customer service or bad medical care and stuff. I have proof that they have leaked and breached my medical files. I never ever gave them proper, right. I never gave them rights over any of my any of me, okay? Not my insurance, not my music, anything. Now, I put my sister on music before, and that was my choice. But guess who did all the work? I did. All she did, like, she sent voice clips of herself singing, and I put her voice on the beat. I do all that. That bitch don't know how to do anything as far as I know. And if she does, then good for her. But my music that has her on it that I have played on my YouTube, that was all me and my, my skills. All me. All she did is sing on a damn voice clip and I put her on the thing. That's it. I don't know that she has any musical abilities to play keyboard or any instruments. I don't know that. I stay away. I want to know. I want, Carl Kofod, the landlord, to know, do not come here. Do not come here on Sunday. Like, you're going to pick the kids up? Fine. I mean, there's only Malachi you probably aren't going to come get him just because, like, what you're gonna make him go through shit because of Liam. Like, I don't know. I just could see, it's you can't get mad at me. You guys are so wrong. I have to do this.
Hello, Chelsea.
Yeah. Don't come here on Sunday. Are you gonna have a professional? Are you gonna have a professional fix the window on Wednesday or what? Are you gonna have a professional come here Sunday? You're just telling me you're gonna have you told Malachi something about fixing the window. I do not want you on my property. I know you own the house, but you're a shitty landlord and you're crazy. You're not allowed here. There's an order of protection.
All right, Chelsea, I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm in a restaurant, but
what is going on with the window? You can't just show up at people's houses and harass them. Do you understand that?
Talk to you later, Chelsea. I can't talk to you here.
The window. What about the window? The window. Hey, idiot! Stop drinking alcohol. Do not serve this senile old man at the table. Don't serve these senile old people. They need to fix their slumlords. Spit in their food. This is what they do. They act ignorant and then they ignore and they want attention. They're like really bad children and they create monsters. Hello? Hey, idiots! Fix the fucking broken window in the hallway!
Chelsea?
When are you gonna fix the fucking window?
Chelsea, let me speak to you when I get home. I'm driving home right now.
Okay, well, hurry up then. I'm waiting. Okay. Call me right. I can't. When are you? I have to call you back. You're blocked. Fucking more. I'll just call back. We'll just hang out and. Yeah, they're driving home drunk. Please, officers, arrest them. They're driving home drunk in Hamburg, New York. Wee 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 wee. Wee 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 wee. Yeah, so again, I'm irritated because they've harassed and tortured me, and they want me to look like a monster, but I'm not. Anybody who knows what's going on can see. They really want attention. They're trying to get attention from my success, but at the same time, they think they can make me look bad and then come in and look like they're the saviors. Who are they saving? They're not even saving themselves. I'm sorry, but alcohol can be a big problem in some people's lives. Just saying. Just like cigarettes, nicotine can be. Now, I smoke a little weed, whatever, but I smoke weed in a blunt. I don't do it all fucking day every day. I have a life, but I don't have addiction issues. And these people who harass me, they need mental health treatment, they need addiction help, all of that shit. Again, don't drive drunk because the cops might pull you over. And I think people probably know what's going on right about now. Hamburg is not that big. And Buffalo's not like that big either, but it's bigger. I'm sorry, people watching, you're like, what's going on? I'm doing this to document what is going on. So I'm not going to unblock my phone because it's annoying. I just want answers, but I also want to make it clear that he is not to come here bothering me. The whole point, if they would just get to it, if he's going to come, it's just stupid. A professional has to fix the shit, not like somebody who has no, like that window has to be replaced. The whole thing, it should have been done a while ago, just like the front windows. Being negligent isn't being present, and it's supposed to be preventative, not reactive, right? But they want me to react when they don't prevent matters, health, any kind of safety issues. Things could be worse if I wasn't like fixing things as well as much as I could. But again, without the papers showing I own it, then people can be like, oh, I need the landlord to verify. I don't mind maintaining this shit. Just give me the fucking house, and or at least give me some signed papers showing that I can have people come in and whatever. But not his people's. Fuck that shit. You're not gonna bring people. I mean, whatever. Some of like. The only person I have an issue with, or that really is, I do feel like they have brought in, they've instructed people, potentially good people, to either not do work or whatever because they don't want to pay the money. They don't, We're going to try again. I'm not waiting all fucking day. Trying to just not get upset here, but I'm almost 41, and all these years of these idiots, they really ultimately are like Matilda's parents and the brothers. Like, Megan is still a big kid, just like that. So they're figuring out some stupid shit to say or do. I'm not here to play by their rules because they don't have a stable rule system. I'm not the problem. I'm a tenant, and just like anybody, they stuff has to be repaired. They can hate me all they want for being a know-it-all, but I have knowledge and I know the truth, and I shouldn't be pushed under the carpet or some shit. Like, it's ridiculous. And I had good people to help me and they scared them away. And they just kept doing that most of my life. But my sister's friends got all the support. She had a friend live with her who was pregnant before. My mother had a friend live with them before. But I can't even have friends come over here because they feel uncomfortable and threatened. And I can't have a relationship with a really good man. A good man. Not just good, he's fucking awesome. He's the best. But how am I supposed to have a real stable relationship if he feels threatened in my fucking home? And it's not by me. Doesn't make any sense, right? But they can't come around to help me. I don't want them around. That's the whole point. Because they're fucking shitty. And they don't, they don't know how to help their goddamn selves. That's what they need to do. Help their fucking selves. But as landlords, they should not be. They just shouldn't be.
To an automated voice messaging system.
I don't necessarily want the power of attorney over my parents, but I would do that. But I would like some help with their friends. They have some good friends that could help. But if their friends want to be the power attorney, that's fine. But they're fucking senile, and I'm tired of this shit. It's not just I'm supposed to be their daughter, but I'm just garbage to them, and that's fine. But stop fucking with me. I don't care that they have no value in me and see nothing, no good. They don't see any of that. They don't see my wisdom, power, potential, all this shit. They don't value me. That's fine. Having God is a choice, and I have God, but they don't. And we don't have to going back. It doesn't have to be about religion, good and bad. Don't do bad just to do bad, just to be shitty. Don't take your shitty feelings and dump it on other people like that. You communicate your problems, and you'd be surprised how people can understand and relate. And then we figure out things. Everybody tells me I'm a great mother. I know that. And no, you know what? I don't drink. I hardly drank. The last time I had a drink 5 months ago, so maybe a couple times a year or something. But yeah. I would like to see them go fucking 5 days without a drink. Seriously. Why don't we get on that? Why not? And go ahead, use this in court. I don't care. I am tired. The law is not protecting me like it should. The law is changing. It's going to. I'm going to be the one to make that happen. I'm tired of racism. We need laws for that. If somebody wants an order of protection because somebody said the N-word, they should be able to get that.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
So again, I have to do this to protect my peace. I asked my kid's father if he would make this call for me. They have a good communication, but it's all so much disrespect and disdain for me. You can give me lie detector test if whatever. Again, I'm not the one with the mental health or in need of it. I go to counseling. I do take that shit seriously. I think that anybody can take value in that talking. You see what I'm doing right now. I've learned this skill from going to counseling. I talk, so you get used to and comfortable talking, and then more and more, whatever your issues you have in life. I have neurological problems from 2013 to 2016. My ex Isaac, he did put his hands on me, and I was pretty forgiving, and I was cool as far as just moving forward, because when we broke up in 2016, that was it. Yes, I was with them one time in 2016 when I got out of jail, whatever. It was in the beginning when I first got out of jail. And yes, I went to jail in 2016 for welfare fraud, which my parents allowed that. They could have helped pay a little bit of money, but they like really literally get off on me like having to go through these like start over again situations, and not like a good start over, like starting from the bottom type of thing. They literally get off on that or something because they're sick. How can you just hate somebody that you brought in the world? No, your kids don't have to be just like you, but your kids are going to be more like you if you're good to them. Then they're going to want to take your values. They know nothing about family life. I do feel bad for them in a way, but I don't because of what they do to me. So again, me doing this and talking is therapeutic for me, and I care about myself as everybody should care about yourself, because it's your life. Only you are living your life. You have to be stuck in that. They just don't like that I'm right, like that I have the wisdom, and they don't want me to be the one to teach them. They want to take credit for whatever. I don't know. They just don't know. They don't got it, and they did not get the memo. And I've been trying to give that to them when they want to come around and bother me and shit. Like, it's not going to work like that. I am 100%, million percent, protecting my peace. All I've done is get better and better and stronger. And like the things I've gone through in life, I'm like, no, I'm not going to go through stupid shit. I'm not putting myself in bad situations. So I need them to get the fuck away from me. They want to just climb up my ass and control me like a puppet, and it's not happening. Only person go near my ass or my body is cute. Not my baby, Quentin. It's my husband someday, okay? And they're not going to ruin that. We have a beautiful daughter. And they're mad because I don't know, their life suck and they're not strong like me. They want something, but they just don't. They want to be shitty. They want to be racist, whatever. Dude, you're a fucking racist piece of shit. A heaping pile of fucking racist shit. Oh, so now he's blocking my phone. See, he said, you guys are my witnesses, all right? This video and anybody in the future hears this. You're my witness. Take it back a little. You can hear, I'll call you when I get home. No, I'm calling you back, but you're blocking me. Okay, let me just check my voicemail and let's just see what's going on here. Actually, wait a second. I could do that meat thing again or whatever. Let's see if that works. I don't know if it makes it a video, but it's not illegal to record somebody's voice, but I'm not making mockery of anybody. And I'm definitely not about defamation. Like, I'm not here to defile or defame anybody. I'm protecting my peace, and I want to know that what's going on about the window, but I don't want my space invaded. He's not going to come here and bother me. Like, I need to know what's going on. Like, it's disgusting and terrorizing, and he's going to get hurt because I feel very violated. I don't want to stab him, but I feel like I need this person to get a mental health evaluation because he's a landlord. He is in charge of the property, but he makes me very, like, creepy crawly ill inside. Just like my mother, just like my sister. My sister's husband, I don't feel is threatened, but I feel like, he needs to understand that they are bad people. They're not good people. Don't violate, I don't think he's that naturally that kind of person that wanted to do that with the wax seal, but I think his frustration was more throwing it, like, he knows that they're garbage. Again, when you're starting a business, you don't want to look like a piece of garbage. You want to have good customer service. I would run away if that was me, I think that it's just bad. You know, nobody wants to be in that, marry into a family like that. Hello, landlord. Yes, landlord.
Yes, all right. Can I talk for 2 minutes without you yelling and screaming at me?
It's not, I'm not the problem. You guys ignore.
Well, no,
You're my landlord. You're ignoring. You're supposed to
Chelsea,
fix stuff.
Let me speak. Can I speak for a minute or so before you, and then I'll let you speak, okay?
Are you going to actually say things that matter, or regarding the? Listen, this is all about the window and talk.
Can I speak for?
Just fucking talk then. Talk.
All right. Okay. Number one, I don't know. I basically didn't know about your window for up until.
No, you know about the window. Remember when the plumber came? You knew about it. Where's the plumber? You had the plumber block my number. He's a good guy. He's only gonna do what he's.
The plumber has nothing to do with the.
Why? No, the plumber would have fixed the window. He says he has experience.
Plumbers don't fix windows.
But he knows how to fix windows.
Chelsea, all right, this is what I have to say on the subject matter.
The window! Talk about the fucking window! When are you fixing the window?
To speak about the window.
When are you fixing the window, landlord?
I have the right to come into the apartment with notice.
No.
And all I really want to do is what I want is to have is for me and Paul to stop in.
No, I don't want Paul. I feel uncomfortable and unsafe. You're not coming in my house. I will kill you. You're not coming in my house.
All right, Chelsea. Then honestly, basically,
I feel unsafe. The law is not protecting me properly. You're racist. Paul is racist too by throwing the fucking wax tile on the floor. Like I said, Paul, walk away from these motherfuckers. They are not good for you. Megan fucked Carl, didn't you? Did you guys have sex? Did you have sex with Megan or not?
What?
Did you and Megan have sex? Did you and Megan have all sexual relations? Because my mother's been grooming her to have sex with you. Has she not? Has she not?
No.
Yes, she has. You had sex with Megan, didn't you?
No.
Yes, you did. You said, why are you lying? Ah! You just lied. You had sex with Megan because you think because she's not your blood daughter, but she's your daughter for my whole 40 years of life. She's been your daughter. You guys are disgusting and sick.
Chelsea, all right. Basically, this is all.
My window. You are the landlord. Fix my window. I need professionals. This is why you don't come in my house. You do not step in my house because
I am not going to fix your window.
You're supposed to give me the house. You keep taunting me. You're racist and you're terrible people. You wouldn't. If you were good people, then you wouldn't have sex with Megan.
When you want me to fix the window. When you want me to fix the window, let me and Paul have access so I can see what to be done. I don't have to see you. Basically, I just have to go in the front yard.
You guys have taught me. You made me be like this because you treated me like a piece of garbage. You're racist. You purposely don't fix things.